Good afternoon. This is Victor Jimenez of Sewer Line Check Professionals. I'm here at 16632 Cantley Street in Lake Balboa, and I'm in the process of performing a video examination of the main sewer line. The main sewer line is the portion of the waste drainage piping which is exterior to the structure. It lies underground and connects the building drain line system to the public sewer. The building drain line system then is the portion or portions of the waste drainage piping which are underneath or interior to the structure. Today's video examination does not focus on the building drain line system, so if further evaluation is desired regarding the building drain line system, a licensed plumbing contractor should be contacted, or a specialty building drain line video examination can be set up through our office. Alright, so I've accessed today's main sewer line from a 2.5-inch maintenance access located on the right side of the home, and we pushed through about 40 feet of the building drain line system. I then zeroed out the counter as the line exits the building, and we pushed another 36 feet to this connection point at public sewer, which is running under the road there. Now, we will be passing through from public sewer, which is what we're looking at right now, through the entirety of the main sewer line, which is approximately 37 feet long. And then we'll pass through a portion of the building drain line system and exit out the cleanout access that I started from. Now, pulling away from public sewer, we are in a 6-inch diameter vitrified clay sewer lateral. So the sewer lateral is just the portion of the section that runs under the sidewalk or the street that actually connects the public sewer to individual properties. Vitrified clay is a very common material for main sewer lines. It has long surface life expectancies. However, it is more susceptible to damage during earthquakes and seismic activities. And it also has a tendency to let in roots at the joint areas. Now, good news on this line, we didn't see much in any way of roots in the system. We also didn't see any breaks or cracks. Some minor offsets there under the street as the pipes coming out of the house, but nothing too significant. When we do inspect clay lines, we do recommend that they do get hydrojetted or cleaned on a regular basis. The reason for that is the roots coming into the system and the other debris that can get caught up in there can have a damaging effect on the pipe. So while I don't see any roots in there, it doesn't mean that this line shouldn't be cleaned on a regular basis, just to ensure that any roots that might be coming in are kept away. Now, the way that the line runs is it exits out the house near the front left corner of the structure, and then it starts heading basically parallel to the street to connect to the public sewer, which is running under the adjacent corner. And we just have a few more feet here, and then we're actually going to be entering into the building drain line system. We're still here in this clay pipe. Now, here at about 3 feet, we're running into basically a short section of original cast iron. Cast iron is a material which typically has a service life of about 70 to 80 years on average. Now, what happens with the cast iron pipes is that as they get older, they start to have corrosion within the pipe. Rust and scale will start to build up, so the diameter of the pipe will shrink. And then the bottom of the pipe will start to level off, and then finally it'll start to basically rot away and channel out the water into basically a very small portion of the line. So this section of the cast iron looks to be in acceptable conditions for its age, but it is showing signs of deterioration. And while it's not broken or failing at this point, it is something to consider that this portion of the line should be replaced in the near future, as it will be creating problems for the system later on.
Cool. I didn't record all of that. I just did a little snippet, but that's really good.
Yeah. Okay, at this point we're entering into the building drain line system, and the building drain line system is entirely composed of an ABS plastic piping. The plastic piping is an excellent material for main sewer lines. It has long service life expectancies. It also has a smooth inner surface, which makes it very efficient at washing out debris. And lastly, it's intended to be impervious to root intrusion. So overall, it's a superior pipe material to what we've seen, the other materials that we've seen in this inspection. And there is one issue that I did see with the building drain line system, and it's starting the next couple feet here. I'll show you. Okay, so here right at about 25 feet, this is 25 feet into the building drain line system from the point where the line exits the building, you can see water start to build up. As we pull away, the pipe's now completely full of debris and water. It's typical occurrence. Basically what's happening here is that the pipe has been missloped, either when they were hanging the line or when they were running it underground, they didn't put it deep enough. So you have this section of the line here that's constantly holding water and debris. And that's going to need to get fixed. It's basically a backup hazard, and especially being under a building, It just creates an issue where things can get caught up in it much more easily. And, all right, we're going to be pouring out of the cleanout now. Okay, so this is the cleanout axis that we started from. I'll get a photograph of this for the report. But essentially, my recommendations at this time are going to be to get that section, it's about a 7-foot section under the house, fixed, the building drain line system that's currently holding water. I will also be recommending that a main sewer line cleanout gets installed. It's something kind of standard to have, especially with the clay pipe outside. With the necessity to clean it, you're going to want to make sure you have an access point to that. Okay, so with that, I'm going to be wrapping up the video portion of the examination for today. Once again, this is Victor Jimenez with Sewer Line Check Professionals. Thank you very much, and have a pleasant day.